Hi again, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. This little video today is going to be about some of the research that you can do online. So this is stuff you can do from home, with your Chromebooks, with your devices, with whatever. And it's stuff that I think is pretty easy to navigate once you find it. And if you ever run into troubles with this, just watch this video again, and you can hopefully navigate your way to the place you want to get to. So without further delay, let's get started. We are looking at resources from the Toledo Lucas County Public Library. So if you get on Google and you Google Toledo Library, see, I've got that autocomplete thing and it doesn't always play nicely with me. Toledo Library, local history, digital collections. Voila! You will get to this. And the first thing is local history digital collections. So, you look in here, and there's a lot of different options for you. And one of the cooler options is that, well, first of all, everything is cool about this resource. But one of the coolest things for our purposes on the Fallen Hero Project is that you can do collections by category, decade, and location. So, if we start browsing by decade, we know that most of our guys graduated from high school in the 1930s and 1940s. So, we see that they've got a whole lot of stuff from the 30s and the 40s. Now, they got more from the 70s, because that's lamos like me from our childhood. But we see that there's good 30s and 40s stuff. So, let's click on the 30s. And let's just find, like, a random dude. And I'm going to say that I'm looking for a guy from Scott High School in the 1930s. So, let's look for, I can use the search bar up here and say yearbooks. So let's say I want to find a 1937, hopefully, Scott High School yearbook. Okay, so among yearbooks, we have the Adelian. Now there's time period. So let's say we're looking at the 30s. Super cool. Okay, so we've got Waite High School from 36, 35, 31, 33, 38, 37, 32, 39, 34, 30. We've got the Scott book from 30. Libby High School, the Adelian, from 31, 34, 37. Scottonian from 38. I think that's the one I said I wanted to look at. Scottonian from 32, 37. Adelian from 38. There's the 34 Scottonian, the 30 Adelian, 35 Adelian, Scottonian from 31. You guys see what I'm getting at, right? I can't belabor the point too much, but for Scott, Libby, and Waite, they have a lot of the yearbooks. So I think I said I was going to look for a Scott 1938 guy. Now, I promise you, I came into this completely unagended. I'm coming in just looking for any old guy, and I know a lot of the World War II names by heart by this point. So I'm just going to hope that as I look through the 25th Scottonian from 38, okay, you can zoom, you see, by like it depends on your device, but you can swipe into zoom or you can use the keys up here. I'm going to try and flip a few pages ahead. So let's see. How far do I have to go to find the seniors? Okay, this looks, is this faculty? I bet this is faculty. Let's see what we got here. Yep, there's the faculty. Man, they look mean. They look meaner than me. This dude looks okay. He looks like a good dude. Oh, and I like her, Miss Clark. She looks pretty friendly. Okay, sorry. Let's stop judging people. And by let's, I mean me, Boyle. Stop judging people. Come on, seniors. Let's see. This looks like it might be it. Freshmen! You put the freshmen first. You made the seniors wait. That's unlawful. Let's see. So that probably gets us to the sophomores. See where page 5 gets us. Lens cheaters. Oh, people who didn't get their pictures taken. Dirty dogs. right, what do we got here? Juniors. Man, you forget how many students were in the schools back then. Page 50. Seniors. Okay, so who have we got here? Do I see any names that we know from the World War II project? Oh, good golly. That's page 50. I need the next one. Oh, Betty Bash. James Benscoter. Richard Babel. Frederick Bear. No. Don't know any of them. Bettridge. Oh, her dad ran a big company in town. I bet it's her dad. See, it's making a liar out of me. I was so confident I'd find one of our World War II guys among these. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry that you're also having to listen to my neighbor mow in the background. I am so sorry about that. My garage does not have soundproofing. Oh, for goodness sakes, why won't this page load? Find me one of my guys. Charles Gempel. There's one of our guys. I think one of you has Charles Gempel this year. So here he is, right? There's his senior picture, and I think he was in the Air Force. I can't remember for sure. But what do we find out? We find out that Charles was part of the engineering club as a sophomore, transit club as a freshman, and we have a cute little quote about here. Inimitable modesty. Now, I will leave it to you to go do some definition searching on inimitable. It's a wonderful word about strength and everything, but he's an inimitably modest man. So a lot of times you will find these great little quotes that they have about somebody. Nice spice, reliably adaptable, of ranking companionability, 4-letter perfect, just full of fun, magnificent, top session, logic radiologist. What? What does that mean? Also, bear with me a moment. Don't all 17-year-old people from 1938 look like they're 30 years old? Okay. Sorry, you've had enough of my commentary. Part 2 starts in 1, 2, 3. Okay, so sorry about that little hiccup in the video there. The other thing that you can use is something called Images in Time. So if you Google Toledo Library Images in Time, first thing that comes up here is a very boring looking web page. Once you learn your guy's address, you can Google his address and see if they have a photograph of the house from back at that time. So let's say we're talking about 2228 Valentine on the east side over in Birmingham. So they don't have one for 2228, but I might be able to find the house next door. So let me try 2226 Valentine. And there it is. So these are old photographs that are frankly pretty amazing. This is a picture from the 1930s of that house. And again, we have a picture of the house that our guy lived in, if indeed he was at 2226 Valentine. Now, the other thing you can do is search by subject or keyword. So, if your person, you can try searching his name in here, but very few of these guys, they were 18, 19, 20 years old. Very few of them were notable until they died. So a lot of times if you look up, if you wanted pictures of their school, if you typed in Scott High School into Images in Time, you will hopefully get quite a few returns. Yeah, so here's one. This is an original photograph of the school from 1920. And it's kind of gorgeous because it still looks about the same. Here's one from 1956, so not too long after the war. And it's a great picture of, well, first of all, the field house that was brand new at that time, and then the Scott Bowl, which was just a gorgeous stadium with a big concrete arch at the end and a big bell. And then we've got another picture from 1927 of the front entrance at Scott High School. So that's a few. Then we've got, here's a picture in the Scott Bowl, Siebert Stadium. You can see that big concrete arch out there. Scoreboard at this end. Here's another picture of Siebert Stadium. Really cool picture. Looking from the school out to the end. Big crowd out there. Boy, those were the days. What I wouldn't give to be able to see that. And again, you can do this for just about anything. So let's say you found that your guy worked at Libby Owens Ford. Then one of the things you could do, and we'll wait a second for this to reload. Waiting. 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 I'm having a bad internet night out here in the learning garage. There we go. So let's say your guy worked at Libby Owens Ford. You could learn a little bit about what Libby Owens Ford looked like. Let's type in Libby Owens Ford and something should show up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what have we got? I think this is an aerial of the LOF plant in Rossford. Let's see it. Oh, internet, you're so slow and you make me so sad. Ah, that's not working out. Let's see what we got down here. Yeah, there's the East Broadway facility for LOF. So this is overbought. Whoa, what did it do? Here we go. This is over. What am I doing here, you guys? This is crazy. Why does it flip photos? I don't understand. If you look down here, there's the, I think, there's the administration building, and this is East Broadway. And so East Broadway School is kind of down here, and the current Oakdale School is up here, because I think that's Oakdale and East Broadway right there. So anyways, you can Google a lot of different, you can search for a lot of different things in here, and find things that relate to your guy's life, and those will be useful to you later on. So I'm sorry this has been a little bit of an adventure of a video, but I wanted to make it authentic by kind of struggling through the process with you instead of just pulling things up. So I hope this is useful for you guys for process. Enjoy it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.